Hey, today's a bit more of a serious video. I really felt this for a while that this is something I wanted to talk about. It might come across as a bit harsh to some people, but for me, about 2 years ago, I have started, before I watch any show, any movie, what I will do is I will put that show or movie into Google and I will type IMDb Parents Guide at the end of that. I'm sure most people have heard of IMDb. It's like a movie rating where you can see 0 to 10 stars how good a movie is. They also have a very handy thing called Parents Guide where people who watch the film can put in, it has violence, gore, sexual content, swearing, disturbing scenes, drug use, alcohol use, things like that. And if there are some things that are inappropriate or the things that I just listed are in the movie, people will put a little note, and then depending on how much is in the movie, it will give it a rating from, mild, moderate, severe. I started doing that because the movies that come up on TV, on the shows that they play on TV nowadays, I just think about how a Christian from 200 years ago, right? Think about how they would react seeing something like that. Personally, I think that they would weep. I think that they would be horrified. And I think that we should be horrified as well. The problem is for Christians who indulge in these type of programs that are completely inappropriate is it is near impossible for somebody to feel broken, for somebody to feel so desperate, for someone to be saved from the darkness of a sin that they themselves are being entertained by, something that they find pleasing to watch. Your unsaved friend, your unsaved coworker, or even your Christian brother who is walking in a sin. How is it that you can see that sin and be broken by that, for your heart to want to pray for that person and want to love that person and desire to see them set free from that sin, if you every night are being entertained by that sin through a TV screen? I want to read Philippians 4:8-9. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is dignified, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, and if anything is worthy of praise, consider these things. The things you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. I think that this needs to be applicable to what we are watching on a screen. Is it pure? Is it lovely? Is it commendable? Is there any excellence? Is there anything worthy of praise in that? That is what we should be watching. I want you to imagine, actually, I will just draw it. This is so janky, you guys, but I don't know how to do graphics on the computer. I can't edit videos. All I can do is make a cut, maybe zoom in. Oh my goodness, this looks so bad. Okay, there's one bar here. The E, this is your desire to be entertained. The S, this is your desire to be sanctified. Your desire should be here. You should want to be sanctified more than you want to be entertained. If it is pulling you this way, if you desire to be entertained more than you desire to be sanctified, that's when you're going to allow all kinds of sin to be on that screen, and you will be okay with it. If you want to be entertained more than you want to be sanctified, you will allow all kinds of evil to enter through your eyes and go into your heart. And I know I'm not speaking very lightly on it, but it's not a light thing. It's very serious. Now I want you to imagine something else. And I know this is the most cliche thing, okay, but when you're watching your show, when you put on your movie, you've got to imagine a cushion right here, right? Jesus Christ, the physical person of Jesus Christ, is going to come and sit next to you. The movie that you put on, the show that you're watching, are you going to think twice about it? Are you going to decide not to play it because, actually, I don't feel comfortable playing it when Jesus is sitting right here? Can I just remind you, you are indwelt with the Holy Spirit. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Do you not know that you are a sanctuary of God and that the Spirit of God dwells in you? Whatever you watch, whatever you're being entertained by, whatever you put on that screen, the Spirit of God is dwelling in you. You are not your own anymore. Your heart is a lot more precious than you give it credit for. Proverbs 4:23 says to guard your heart above all else, for from it everything flows. Everything you do flows outwardly from your heart. So that is why it is so important that you guard what is coming in through your eyes, because it is going into your heart. Whether you think like, oh, I'll just fast forward it, that scene doesn't bother me, I just don't think anything of it, I don't like it, but it's there. It is affecting you. You are not that strong. Don't think so highly of yourself to think that you can watch some garbage and it doesn't affect you. There are so many warnings in the Bible that we are to flee from sin. We are to run from it. So why are we running towards the cinema that is showing it in a big 4K screen? There's something wrong there. Can you not let go of a show? If you're hearing this and you have something and you know, and I haven't even said any specifics. If there's something and you know and you feel it in the back of your mind, like, oh, maybe this show would be considered inappropriate, but you can't let go because you just love it. You just love that show. I actually just read this yesterday. 2 John 2:15. Do not love the world nor the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. I don't even think I really need to add to that because it's so harsh, it's so blunt, it doesn't really leave any wiggle room to say, I will cling to this because I love it, and that's okay. It's not okay. You know, for everything there is a time and there is a season, and I want this channel to be mostly just encouraging and uplifting videos, but sometimes there is a time where you have to be a bit more harsh and say something that might sting a little bit and is probably going to offend some people, but that's okay. We need a reminder that we are exiles, we are sojourners, we are not of this world. So, I mean, it is just normal for Christians to not be able to watch what other people watch, you know, because it's true, we're not of this world. So I just invite you to pray for discernment and pay close attention to what you're inviting into your home, into your family, into your mind, and most importantly, what you are inviting into your heart. James 1:5 says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all generously and without reproach, and it will be given to him. If you feel like you need some wisdom in deciding what is appropriate and what is not, ask God for wisdom and he will give it to you. So I will leave you with that, and I just care about your heart. God bless.